All right, so here's part 2 of lesson 4.5, solving linear systems graphically. The first problem, we just had a graph in front of us, no equations, no nothing, just a graph, and we were trying to find out where the intersection point was. For the second one, we had a table of values for each, and we graphed each of them and figured out where the two lines crossed. And now for this next one, we have equations. And so we're going to fill in the table of values so that we can graph it. And from the graph, we're going to solve the system. So we have here 2 video rental places, and one's called Vic's Video Rentals, and the other one is called Dixie's DVDs. And the cost structure for VIX is, the cost is 1.5N plus 10. So to me, what that means to me is that they're going to charge me $10 to join the club, and then they're going to charge me $1.50 per rental. At Dixie's DVDs, I'll do her in a different color, so let's do her in blue. At Dixie's DVDs, her cost structure goes by the equation C equals 2N plus 4. So think about what those numbers actually mean. So the 4 is the starting value. So basically they're charging me only $4 to join this club. However, they're going to charge me $2 per video after that. So now the question really is, which video rental company is a better company? So I'm going to just erase these right now. Erase all the markings that I've made. Okay, so taking a look at VIX, basically if I don't rent any DVDs at all, the cost to me is going to be $10 because I have to pay $10 to join that company. And if I rent 5 videos, I've got to pay $1.50 times 5 and then add the $10 because this is total cost, not just the cost for the 5 videos, but the total cost. So $1.50 times 5, that's $7.50, plus another $10, that's going to be $17.50. And now for VIX, if I rent 10 videos, so $1.50 times 10, that's $15, plus $10, that's going to be $25. And you can check for yourself, but this one's going to be $32.50. And the next one is going to be $40. And the next one is going to be $47.50. Okay, so I'm going to graph that. Again, this one for VIX, this is going to be partial variation, and that's because the 0 row has a number other than 0 in it. It's got the number 10. So 10, and then 5 of them is $17.50, which is going to be right there in the center. And then 10 videos is going to be $25, and 15 videos is going to be $32.50, and 20 videos is $40, and 25 videos is $47.50. Okay, now it should be a straight line. If you don't get a straight line, you've done something wrong. Okay, so now let's take a look at Dixie. So Dixie, if I don't rent any DVDs, the cost is still going to be $4 because they're charging me $4 to join the club. And so now for 5 videos, we've got 2 times 5 plus 4. That's going to be 10 plus 4 is $14. And then 2 times 10 plus 4, that's $24. 2 times 15 plus $4, that's $34. 2 times 20 plus $4, that's going to be $44. And 2 times 25 plus $4 is going to be $54. Okay, so this is VIX. Now let's take a look at Dixie's. So Dixie starts at 4, right about there. For 5 videos, it's $14. For 10 videos, it's $24. For 15 videos, it's $34. For 20 videos, it's $44. And for 25 videos, it's $54. Okay, so now the question, so now we better draw the line. Okay. And it looks like the point of intersection is right about here, which looks like it might be around $12. And I think that is actually right. Now, this is one of the downfalls to solving these systems by graphing. And the problem is that we can only be so accurate by hand. And there are better ways to solve linear systems. Graphing is the least, is the worst, actually, the worst way of solving them. Unless you're using graphing software. And I would like to show you the graphing software for this problem. But first, let's just finish this here. So I think that this is at 12. It's somewhere around 12 or 13. It's somewhere around there. So I'm going to test the number 12 in the two equations, because what should happen is the cost should be the same no matter which equation I use. So if I go to VIX and I'd say, okay, if I have 12 videos, 1.5 times 12, that's 18 plus 10, that would be $28 at VIX. And at Dixie's for 12 videos, that's 2 times 12 plus 4, which is 24 plus 4, which equals $28. So yes, so this is the point 12 and 28. So the point of intersection is 12, 28. And what does that point of intersection means? It means that both companies will charge a total of $28 for 12 videos. Now both of these are partial because neither one of them start at 0, so this is partial and the other one's partial as well. I mean, that doesn't matter for this problem, but just so that you can identify what the difference is between partial and direct. Neither one of them start at 0, 0, so they're both partial. Okay, and that's what that means. So if you were going to rent more than 12 videos, you want the cheaper of the two companies. Oops, I better write down here that this one up here is Dixie's. So if you are going to rent more than 12 videos, so here, the cheaper of the two is VIX. And if you were going to rent less than 12 videos, the cheaper of the two is this graph. So this is VIX is cheaper up here, but down here, Dixie's is cheaper. So if you don't rent a lot of videos, you would want to choose Dixie's. But if you rent a lot of videos, then you might want to choose VIX. Okay, so the last question down here says, which store would you rent videos from and why? And I would say, if I plan on renting more than 12 videos, I would choose VIX. And if I was planning on renting less than 12 videos, I would choose Dixie's. There we go. Okay, now in the last video, we're going to take a look at how to do this question using technology. Okay.